Collective. I hope you've been looking good, feeling good, smelling good, eating good, thinking good, drinking good. Thinking good thoughts. I don't even know what I just said, but I hope you've been having the greatest of times, Collective. Everything has been, you know, magnificent where you are. Let's get into the cards. Let's see what's what. All right. How's the Collective showing up right now? That's interesting. Ooh, someone who's defeating competition. That competition wanted to sit up there, yeah, but I feel like the competition is pretty much, you know, done for. Yeah. All right. I don't know. It's like this weird energy because whoever this Five of Wands energy is like they know they're defeated. I don't know. Like they're fighting themselves at this point. Like someone's fighting the air. Yeah, because you were gone. You're in this Two of Cups, Ten of Cups energy. It's like 8 is enough, and you ate. Like you ate. Like whatever the situation was, whatever happened here, you ate, Collective. Two of Cups to the Ten of Cups, you ate on that ass. Real talk. I don't even know how. It's the King of Cups energy. I don't even know how else to explain it. I don't even know what this is, but we're going to keep pulling because this is interesting. What's all of this popping out? Okay, let's see what this is. Ah, this came out in that pre-shuffle. Look at this. All right, listen. So, you know, if it was going this way, then it'd be in reverse. But since they're facing that way, it's all good. So this really, you know, it's almost like balanced is not a big enough word. Temperance and, you know, it's just not a big enough word to describe, you know, because it's more about purpose in this Temperance card. It's more about purpose than anything for these lovers. You see that magnet? It's got both of the people on either end. It's like they're both together a magnet for whatever it is that they want. Like everything. I feel like somebody's got like a lump in their throat, like because they're so discouraged because it's not them. And, you know, it is what it is. Like maybe, I only think I can say to that is like when you focus on yourself, you really can improve yourself. Like when you focus on your own goals, because it looks like that's what, I'm getting the energy like this may have been going on, but whomever these lovers' energies are, which is the Collective, I feel like this is just a collective at anything and everything they desire to do at this point in time in their life. Like whatever it is that they're going for, it's going to happen. It doesn't even matter. Bringing that Magician Tower energy, that is huge. Because the Magician card is like someone's will to manifest things. And then the Tower card is, you know, loss and disruption. So it feels like, you know, on one hand, someone's experiencing a disaster and an upheaval, while, you know, completely, on the other hand, someone's in power and taking action. And, you know, what more could you ask for, right? What more could you ask for of self? What more could you want of self than to go for everything that you desire? I don't care how small and I don't care how big. Everything that you desire. Everything that you ever felt like was taken from you, was held back from you, was ruined for you. And because you're at a whole different page right now. Look at that. Can't even make it up. The Star and the Hierophant popping out. Come on. I don't know who these people think they're messing with, but they're messing with the wrong person if somebody's trying to mess with you. I'm just saying, Collective. Somebody trying to mess with you, call me. We got it. Call me. We got this. Anywho, listen. This Star energy is very much giving like it's a ooh, I'm stuttering. Let me take a drink of water. It's big because it's bigger than like anything that anybody's even thinking of right now. People are in their own like selfish, small, pea-sized mindset of it's something to do with them, and it affects so many more people on this planet that they listen. I just got a text message that says everything. It's off everything. This is what it is. It's everything. I need to turn this card over so you can see again. Let me drink some water. After this, I gotta clip my flowers too, because my roses are pouty. But yeah, so somebody gonna be pouty, like it's gonna be smelling like roses for you, collective, and somebody else gonna be pouty. I'm kind of digging into this star card a little bit, because the energy that it's bringing, it's like someone took from on high and ensured that it was going into the right place, but in the process it also covered them, because you see how this person's this foot is being covered with what they're pouring, and they're not intending for it. That's what the Most High intended. So that's why this can't be thwarted, because that's what this Lover's 8 of Cups energy. Let's go ahead and dig into that 8 of Cups, because we all know that 8 is change. Oh, it's a change in some type of emotions that maybe yeah, because the cups are all about emotions. You know, it's that whole escapism and disappointment. Let me dig into this a little bit more. Ooh, injustice. I was just shuffling around and that ended up there. All right, so let me dig into this, because that's a kind of, you know, that's got a lot going on. So it may be some people, places, and things that you left behind. Maybe you're even there with other people that you know are in your soul family, right? And you're one that's hatching first. Like, look at that energy. I don't know which way is going to be best, because I'll be turning my videos around once I record them. But it looks like somebody, you know, evolved. It's that caterpillar. Oh, and that's so funny. This is like a third time coming up for me. So the story about the caterpillar, the book, I was recently looking for it for my daughter to try to order it from Target, but the Target didn't have it. And then I ran into someone who actually had like some additional books that are made by the same person. So it's just all this lovely energy, like everything, everywhere that you go is blossoming, not just for you, but for everybody around you. And it's like you being able to take flight and leap first, you know, is just going to make sure, it's just ensuring that everyone else has a great, you know, direction, a path, of course, you know, it's something about that. Like, and again, this moon card comes out behind it, because I don't feel like it's supposed to be known to everybody. You know, everything that's being put together is not, it's one of those, people need to mind their own business. Like, you know, if they, apparently these people claim they've been in the Akashic records. So just look at what your notes were from that, right? We all know what it is. You know, it's a beautiful life. That's just pretty much what it is. It's a beautiful stinking life. You know what I mean? That's smelling roses again, energy. And I want to be very clear too, because like there's some like misconception or misnomer out there. Like, okay, on one end it's like smelling of the roses, but it's like everything that was put out. So I don't know if you know a lot about flowers, but when you leave them and they kind of start to soak up too much of the water, that water becomes stinky at the bottom. So you have to change that. And I feel like this person, the star energy, the collective, was very focused on making sure to always keep, like, they weren't even trying to take anything that wasn't presented to them from the divine in their process of learning and taking and putting back into the community. And that's why they're being bestowed this. I don't know. It just feels like the readings are just saying the same things. But now I feel like people, it's just like so absolved that like Spirit's going to send a direct message on the way that it comes out of these readings. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, look, because look, this 7 of Wands, like all whatever wands were maybe being coming at this person, they've been eliminated. Let's get some more energy on this 7 of Wands. Tell us more about this 7. Well, do we want to do? Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna pull out an oracle for this 7 of Wands. What's the tea on this 7 of Wands? Because the 7 is all about faith. And then wands are like in the creativity. So faith in your ability to persevere over the competition and continue to have that like fire energy, that creative energy for what you're manifesting, right? Which is what we already discussed. So yeah, so it's basically your ability to defeat any stuck energy, any stagnant, dead end, frozen like energy. So maybe there was someone trying to do a freezer spell and they ended up directly, it got completely blocked for whomever that is. So whatever they were trying to maybe make you unsocial or maybe make you waste time being stagnant and stuck or something, or feeling like you were in a delay, or you know that you weren't moving forward. It was a mental game. Maybe even trying to make you feel like you don't want to be a part of a nightlife or something. That's really weird. Yeah, making you feel like you're too emotional, be with people, which that just doesn't even, how do you get that from a temperance energy? Like, I don't, that was like very, very ignorant. That was like the most ignorant of, that's what I feel about all these people. Yeah, these people, the illusion that they're holding up right now is that they're drowning. They know you are not drowning. They know you're not in over your head. They know you're not overextended. They know you haven't, you're nowhere near a rock bottom. Oh, that's their rock bottoms. Oh, because remember I was just talking about the stinky water? It's at the bottom. And oddly enough, I just got some fresh flowers, but I had to put them in like an ice bucket. But it's a nice silver ice bucket. But I was like, oh, I want to weight them down a little bit too, because the stems were really super long and the ice bucket is not so much. And so I was like, I'll put some rocks in it. So I put rocks in the bottom of the ice bucket. And that's the part where the stinky part is. And that's the only reason why I'm making note of it. Somebody's maybe coming to terms with that energy today, or having to like sit in that energy today. Acknowledging like the distance maybe that someone else has asked them for. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to run and escape and deny. They're, you know, making excuses possibly for what they did. These yeah. But right now, it's mostly leaving them in this little, you know, this little paranoid energy. They're drowning, man. They're drowning. They're not able to hold up that illusion either. Yeah, they're trying to hide and conceal their deception, but it's not working. They're not able to mask that anymore. They have to face their consequences. Wow. This is wild because you've healed. Yeah, you've healed and you're on your way to all of these thrills. Yeah, they need healing. That's why it slid out like that. Yeah, and they're salty about that. I don't know how they're salty and toxic, but I guess when you're salty and toxic, you will always be in a space of needing healing. You know, that's why they're being isolated right now. They're being isolated and rejected and left alone. They are now suffering in silence while they watch you. I get the energy of like they're watching you. They're avoiding their healing, right? They're avoiding this healing situation. They're being rejected and left alone. They need some self-care, some introspection, some meditation, but they're just not. They are focused outwardly, though, it looks like on, like, because the eyes of this bear are so focused on this Two of Cups. Look, and then this one, because it's like this person is like looking, trying to peep and maybe trying to send monitoring spirits, but that's not working. They know that now. That's the thing. They just know that, like, all they know and only thing that they can arrive at is that, like, you're recharging, you're letting go, you've cleared your mind. You're entering a new phase of cycles is what I'm understanding. It's like that recharge to you breathe and letting that go, you clearing your mind, lets them know. Like, I think that was a key indicator for them that they're stuck in this cycle. Especially if you're like, your thrill is to watch somebody and to see that they're, you know, going through something while the whole time you're over here drowning in your own life experience. Like, what the hell? That is mental, like, incapacity. That means someone is not, like, should really go seek some psychiatric evaluations. Like, I really don't know how else to put it, but I get heavy, like, someone needs to seek help. Someone needs to really seek, like, professional help. Do we even care who's involved? Let's see. What else can we find out from here? I don't know. I feel like we're just focused on our forward movement. So the collective doesn't really, you know, give a hoot. But let's go ahead in case people are wondering, like, if the collective knows that it was them or not. Absolutely. The collective knows everybody. At this point, it's just like, we understand the value of playing stupid and not playing all of your cards and, like, letting people think and believe what they want to, because does it change anything? Whether or not the collective knows, does it change anything? If they're absolved in the fact that, like, they're not taking anybody from their past in, you know what I mean? They're not, you know, dealing with anybody, you know, from their childhood. Like, they're not, they know exactly what they want to do, you know. Maybe someone's child or someone's father was involved in this, because I just saw the child and father. But all right, what is this? Show us where this is. Yep, this, listen. See, the collective is basically helping people to understand and finish off the story, because everybody knows the story, but they don't really know the story. Okay, so the collective is going ahead and kind of giving an insight, you know, helping unfold this tale that everybody knows that only they were able to craft and create with, you know, by communicating with the divine, you know, Most High, and polishing themselves. Remember I said that we were at that second phase of polishing a while back? Yeah, look at you, shiny boo. Yeah. So you've worked with your elders, you've created this, you're innovative, you're continuing to invent things, and you're realizing how easy it is for you to accomplish everything very quickly. You've also got some help from your elders, because this is a part of your right. I'm getting like this person, the collective, has really stood in their own power and gained and earned this wisdom from other wisdom bearers, and also through experience, understanding, and acknowledging tradition and kindness and health. That's interesting. And that's put them in the space of love, like this star love, you know. Wow. I get the star love energy is like a love, a romance that's reproduced, that withstands the test of time, because it says love, romance, reproduction, and infinity. I also feel some heavy spirit babies, but 2 to 3, I don't know. But it's this star lover energy. Maybe music even helps you guys connect. That's one of the ways you guys connect with each other, is through music. I feel like it's so beautiful though. Like, did you feel like the calm, like the different energy kind of take over, and the lover star energy? That was beautiful. Yeah, I feel like this lover and you are in this master, you know, shadow walker type energy, which is helping create the path. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, you guys are both exploring. You guys took the time to explore the truth. You continue to explore the truth and study with rigor, and are in that phase of experimentation now, which is at the bottom. So you're experimenting with the things that you've learned, the things that you know right now, to like maybe continue to have that foresight and insight through this cosmic connection. Okay. The divine is like making sure that this is like, I don't know, there's some type of intactness that is present prior to, I don't know, if you know, you know, and I guess maybe continuing to seek knowledge, to continuing to kind of like fortify oneself about one another is what I'm getting. Like, be a reader of each other is what you guys are experiencing. You and this star lover energy, it helps to explore the information and like have knowledge of how to pursue, and you know what to because I feel like there are no expectations, but I feel like it's like a what to expect, like to keep your heart in the right position, if you will. It's kind of that whole what's it called? I forget the name of it. Is it something Hicks? Something Hicks. I forget the first name, but something Hicks. It's like that. Abraham Hicks. There we go. It's like the Abraham Hicks thing. It's like you are excited about it, but you're not worried about it. Yep, because that's what's being created with these elders for you and your lover. It's like you're excited, but you're not worried. And that's what gets other people in over their head, because they feel like maybe because you're so calm, or like because, I don't know, maybe they are, again, they're in an illusion, because this is the moon. This is definitely the moon card under here. So whatever the illusion is, it keeps you intuitively guided in the right direction. Yeah, concentrated on the right things. It looks like you and your person are concentrated on the right things, or at conceiving the right things. There's no doubt in your minds. Wow. Okay, that no doubt is coming back. Yeah, that what you created is withstanding. It is fortified. It is. Look at this. Every card has been a king. Come on, and that's the intuition one. That's wild. Yeah. It's like somebody left all that despair back in the background. Yeah. Check out that Prince of Cups energy. Wow. Really love themselves. Wow. This is beautiful. All right, what else is happening here? What is that? Ooh, enterprise. So now I feel like, I don't know, because the word enterprise is very much, and then the completion card is just on the split. Now I'm getting like, that's what you're adapting to this transformation and well-being. Okay, let's keep going. And then there's the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom, which we already have that out. Oh no, we have the 10 of Cups. Enterprise. That's very much, I mean, it's the 3 of Swords, you know, but I'm sorry, this is 3 of Wands. It's the 3 of Wands, but 3 very, you know, 3 is communication, about creativity. It's like you guys have been prepared, foresight. Or maybe, yeah, I don't get an energy of like, you're prepared already for what you're engaging on, this new enterprise, this new endeavor. You've already prepared. Yeah, I feel like there's this well-preparedness. That's what's being, I'm not supposed to say what I'm seeing right now, to be perfectly honest. Yep. It's like there's this unity that's coming. That's all that anybody can get to know. It's supposed to lead, there's this divine... There's some magic being created here that I'm not supposed to be a part of telling. So I'm just going to have to leave y'all in the, you know, in the unknowing. That's that whole faith, because the 7 is all about faith, right? So that's that whole faith in understanding that there was a reason for anything that you'd experienced. So it's like on the minds of these 2 lovers, how they engaged, I'll say, engaged. How they engaged in this star energy, like this whole magical experience, just came out of a lot of uncertainty. You know, odd as it sounds, it came from a lot of uncertainty. It came from a place of needing to have faith in things that they had already experienced to be bad. You heard me right. They had to have faith in a situation. So they had to undo everything that they learned and then relearn it so that it would be correct. That's all I can really tell y'all. Like, and that's everything in a nutshell. That is legit it. Everything that they learned that was incorrect, they had to go through all of that uncertainty and undo it. Do you understand? And now redo it. Okay? With all of the faith and understanding that they have now. Because the swords also, again, are reason. So a lot of people can say, oh, betrayal and deception. Yeah, what was the reason for the betrayal and deception? There's no uncertainty. There's no uncertainty, I guess, with these 2, that it's a part of this unity. And then the unity is bigger, yeah, and this well-being. That's the big one. Because without this, they don't get this. You know what I mean? And then that's what this enterprise is all about. Is like, I don't know, learn, teach, know. I don't know. Learn, teach, know. That's all I just got right now. That was vivid. Divine. Look, learn, teach, know, and hurry up and do it. I'm just telling you, stop sitting in your imagination and any illusions if you're not acting on whatever it is. Like, you need to be making steps every day. Unless you're content with losing, you know. And in that instance, you know, sit your ass still, don't do nothing. Yeah, this is not a desolate, like, yeah, there's no, so we know it's in the reverse, right? So this is desolation card in the reverse over this, like, there's the elders and the creator and these lovers have ensured that this will not fail. Okay, so the creator and the elders have ensured that these lovers will not be in any of 10 of, is this swords? Yep, any 10s of swords. They will not be burdened with anything. This was not a burdened. Somebody said something about the 10 of Cups being a lot of responsibility. Have you any knowledge of what responsibility entitles you to? It seems like it's like people who don't want to aspire to be more, people who are comfortable with like being on that teeter-totter, that border of like being upright and not being upright. Like people who are comfortable with like, I don't know. I feel like people who are okay with their pants being soiled as long as like people don't find out right away. So I don't know. It's giving me the energy of like, have you ever seen like how it smelled a baby's diaper when they've sat on their poop for a really long time? It's giving me soiled diaper energy. So it's like you end up in a soiled diaper energy. I don't know how else to explain it, guys. That's what I'm seeing in my head is like that. I'm getting the smell of that poopy diaper. I'm remembering one from like, you know, when my babies were babies, but I'm getting like, the longer you sit and don't make a move on your goals and like, you know, I don't know if anybody's stuck in any uncertainty, that's what leads you, you know, in the wrong direction. So this speed and movement, like I said, them being in that 7 and, you know, going through and saying, oh, okay, this doesn't work. Okay, don't do this. Okay, don't do that. You know, going back through it and saying, okay, don't do this, don't do that. Unwinding, you know, undoing any past hurt, trauma experiences that will hinder you, and learning how to correctly move things in the right direction for self. Okay, I'm really trying to help you guys with what these cards are telling me right now. Okay, so this 10 of Swords, it's in reverse. Let's pay attention right now. But 10 is completion. It's that reason again. It's that whole understanding and knowing, like completing the I don't know how to explain it, but because it's the 10 of Swords can speak to defeat and loss and crisis. So it's like the end of that. It's the triumph over that energy. It's triumph over feeling defeated or any self-sabotage. Again, because going through everything, learning what you needed to know and undoing those parts of you to be able to enterprise with speed. That's all I'm really getting from this. And that 7 and 10, the 3 and 7 energy is very much giving 10, but it's in reverse. I get it because there's that uncertainty matched with that enterprise. Wow. It may have not looked like what it was becoming to most people. Yeah, the 9 of the Hermit card just flipped out on the floor. But yeah, I think what it is again, remember I keep saying that God wants to continue to keep these people in an illusion as long as they want to be in it. Like at this point, the divine doesn't care, and neither does the collective. The collective doesn't care about anything that somebody is sending towards them, doing like. It does not have any effect on their lives. They're in this constant phase of harmony and happiness. And, you know, I was just guided to pick up that. They're smelling the roses. Like, they don't care about any, like, two-faced, you know, people living double lives, cheating, backstabbing. Like, they don't care about that. There's nothing for people to, these people don't have an opportunity to present an instance of lack of trust or be disloyal or they can't turn their back on the collective because the collective ain't facing them. So there's that part. Like the collective is in a whole different environment. Like, yeah. I don't know why these people. Yeah, the collective is in this, seeing the beauty of life in every second of the day and the night. Yeah, really in this Empress energy. So, all right. Hope it's good for your collective.